As I walked around the tables, I noticed that everybody knows what effective classroom management looks like and ineffective classroom management. Where the discussion becomes really rich for the tables that I was walking around is why do you think some teachers have difficulty managing their students? And why do you think some teachers have little to no difficulty? Before we get into that, one of the things that I want to say is because we have a lot of TOCs in here, I think the best classroom management you learn is as a TOC. Because the kids don't know you, you don't know them, and I really respect teachers on calls. I was one as well, and it is tough. And there are days when you're like, I don't know this kid, and I do not know how to deal with that kid. And so the best classroom management actually comes from trial and error in your teacher on call. Another thing as well is, one of the things that was discussed in a table as I was walking by is that teachers who have really good classroom management are teachers who are themselves. When you act like who you are as a person, the kids are more receptive. But if you are not Hitler and that's the way you don't teach, then don't do that. Okay, if you're a very kind person and that's the way you are, then you should teach like that. Okay, you don't have to be hard-lined about it. That's the point I'm trying to make. If that's the way you want to be, then you should be yourself. Because the best classroom management comes from that. Now, other thoughts. Anybody else have any other thoughts on this? So why do you think teachers have difficulty managing their kids? From your experiences, it could be your own experiences, it could be walking across the classroom and saying, oh my God, what did I see? Yes?
I think you need to set out your expectations early on, and then you need to be really consistently firm. And I teach kindergarten a lot, and I had an EA in my classroom the other day say to me, you've been really great on the carpet, not responding to those kids that were calling out and saying things like, oh, I really wish I could call on Bobby, but he's got his hand up, but he's talking at the same time, so I'm going to call him, and just really be over the top rewarding that behavior that he really wants. And then it sort of becomes contagious. Oh, she's not going to call me if I'm, So, yeah.
Very interesting. That is one of the keys to classroom management. You have to be firm, you have to be fair, and you have to be consistent. Firm doesn't mean you have to be hard. It just means that if you say something, mean what you say. So if you blurt out, the next time the noise level goes up, we're all moving back to our seats, and you don't do that, and then you say, the next time the noise level goes up, I'm gonna seriously move you, and then the third time, like, come on guys, I really don't want to move you, but I'm going to have to. Do you think the kids are gonna believe that what you say is what you mean? No, they're not. Okay, that's true. And it works, what you said works in all discipline areas, in all grades. If you set up your expectations early on, and that's hugely important, right when you walk into the classroom, and a TOC can do this as well. Right when you walk into the classroom, your expectations need to be clear. They need to understand them, and then you will get somewhere. Because guess what? They have boundaries now. Good, thank you. Anybody else?